Hi guys, it's Shannon from Curate and I'm here to talk scarves, how to pick them, and a few of my favorite ways to wear them. I thought I'd do this video before winter ends because winter is such a lovely time to wear scarves, and then as we transition to spring, it's a great way to add some color to your spring outfits. So this is about scarves. First and foremost, how you pick scarves is really important because what you wear close to your face really highlights the imperfections or the beauty that you have in your face. So if you wear colors that are wrong for you that close to your face, you can, look drawn, see more wrinkles, redness, what have you. So it's important to pick the right color. Right colors will lead people directly to look at your eyes. You'll look brighter, healthier, and so it's an important thing to pick the right things. I know that was a weird way to say that, but anyway, if you've had your colors done, you should have your own personal color palette, and this is obviously the easiest way to pick your scarves. So I use mainly my eye color to pick my scarves, but will also use some of my other colors in my palette, my accent colors. If you don't have a color palette, then go ahead and use your eyes for your scarf. So getting scarves that relate to your eye color, even if you have brown eyes, you may not want a brown scarf, but a lot of brown eyes have bits of green, bits of blue, bits of yellow, and so you can use that to highlight your eye color and to bring out those colors in your eyes. And anything that goes with your eyes is going to go with your skin, and so you'll look better. So anyway, let me just show you a few of my favorite scarves that I own and why I love them. Oh, there they are. So as I said, using your eye color. So you might say, oh, the shirt you're wearing is your eye color. Well, I could use this as a scarf. It's one of my accent colors. You can see it right here. But I actually haven't found a scarf in this color, so I don't have it. But my eye color is really closer to this. And so this is one of my favorite scarves, and you can see how it relates to my eye color. I love this scarf because it is a soft cashmere, but very light and thin. And I can wear this with neutrals and make my eyes pop, whereas neutrals would normally make me look a little dead. So that's one. Another one that I love that relates to my eye color is this one. And I love that it has a bit of a pattern to it. And then it also relates to my eye color, so same thing. And my third favorite light one, meaning light fabric, I wear this, so much of the year. This one not only relates to my eye color in here, it's a, really pretty soft floral pattern, and springs look great in floral, so that's a bonus. And then the main color of this scarf relates to my subdued color. And so, it basically adds a lot of softness to my outfit. I could wear it with a deep navy that's maybe sometimes a little overwhelming, and then it softens it up for me. So I love this. My printed scarf. I got that scarf at Target on sale for, I don't know, $4 to $7. And I mean, talk about cost per wear. We're talking pennies now. Portions of pennies. I've worn it so much. So love that scarf. My blanket scarf. It's really hard to find blanket scarves that aren't in winter and fall patterns or Christmas patterns or whatever. And those just do nothing for me. And again, what you wear near your face is, important. So this one is navy, which is my dark formal neutral, paired with the lighter version of this sweater. Can't find it. Yeah, anyway. And so I can show more of the blue or more of the dark blue or more of the light blue and pink when I wear this. We'll talk about this one when we get to blanket scarves and how to tie them. And then I also showed this infinity scarf. So this scarf isn't, like the best scarf on me, but the white is it's really hard to look at things in a video for some reason. The white is really close to my white, and then this blue is my eye color blue. And even though this burgundy is not my color, it's more offset by the blue and the white, so it works for me. What is that? Anyway. Okay, so that's how to pick them, just ensuring that you're relating to your own coloring. If you are a value dominant person, meaning you have dark hair and dark skin, well, you can wear a neutral scarf and you can rock it. But if you have blue eyes or green eyes or hazel eyes, then I really think you should bring out your eye color in your scarves, given how close it is to your skin. And if you're color dominant like I am, then it is crucial that you wear color in a scarf. I have posts on that, but we're talking scarves here. So let's talk about a few different ways to wear them. So first, let's talk about your normal scarf. So just a long, thin scarf. You can wear this so many seasons of the year. So my favorite way is to wear it elongated, because I feel like if you elongate your body, elongate your line, you look thinner and it's less bulky, and I really can't handle a lot of bulk. So you could just tie it and kind of offset it and it works. I do that too. But my favorite way is to make a knot. So I take my hand, I wrap it around my hand, and then I bring it through like a knot. Yep. Then I take this side and bring it through that same knot. So now I have, you can see it, an infinity knot, and I can adjust the length. I can keep it high, I can bring it in the middle, I can bring it down, depending on what I'm wearing. I can have this knot looser or tighter, depending on what I'm wearing, how long I want it, and all that. So I love this because, again, it elongates the body and doesn't take up so much bulk. And if you're wearing it in the springtime or summertime, depending on where you live, then it's not as hot. So that's my favorite way, long. I love long. Okay, long. My second favorite way when I want it shorter is to kind of do a French twist. And so you take it and bring it around. Of course, you could always just leave it like this, but I like the French twist. I think it gives a little bit more interest. So I make an infinity knot, bring one side over and into the knot, and one side under and over the knot. Okay. Then you can adjust it, elongate it, fluff it out, make it tighter, up to you. Adjust it to work for your outfit. This one's a little warmer. I tend to wear this in the winter because, you know, it is right up against your neck. And I really only like it with thinner scarves and not big, thick scarves. But that's just my personal preference. You could tie any scarf this way. It's the second way. The third way I like it is kind of to make it an infinity scarf with more interest. So you can just, that was around once, right? And then you can just tie it in a knot. And I just think the knot gives it more interest than a traditional infinity scarf. And you can, you know, move that around, fluff it up, thin it out, make it shorter, longer, what have you. And so that's another nice way to wear it. And then unlike the French twist type one, again, it's off my neck, so it's a little less hot for me if I want it shorter. So that's 3 ways I like a normal scarf. There are so many more ways to wear a normal scarf, so you know, go ahead and comment on your favorite way to wear it. We can all learn from you. So that's that. The second one I'm going to show you, second type of scarf I'm going to show you is the blanket scarf. So a lot of people are afraid to try the blanket scarf because they feel like it's too bulky, it will overwhelm them. And I say, don't be afraid to try it because one, some people who are even smaller, like smaller autumns and summers, can pull off way more bulk than a bigger spring or winter. So depends on your season how much you can pull off. But even if you have smaller stature or need more simple design, you can still pull a blanket scarf off. What I do, so one, I bought this gorgeous blanket scarf, and they have other colors. I bought this on Amazon for, I think it was $12.99, but don't quote me. And I cut it in half. Diagonally. I literally have 2 halves. So you could share it with a friend and really have an investment of $6 and something cents by sharing it. or you can keep both halves. I've chosen to keep both halves because sometimes I'll put the two halves together and wear my blanket scarf bulkier, and I just find it fun and I like it. And sometimes I'm in the mood for that, or it's really cold, and other times I'm not. So I'm just going to show you using one half. Again, I cut it in half diagonally, and given the cost of the scarf, I didn't worry too much about it. I just hacked at it with my normal scissors. I didn't use seamstress scissors, anything like that. And it's not perfect, but it doesn't matter given how one wears a blanket scarf. It doesn't matter. So let's talk about that. First off, it's just to make a handkerchief, a bib, whatever you want to call it, and pull the ends around. So you can make this as far or as close to your face as you're comfortable with. And you can see with just one half, it's actually not that bulky, and it's really light, so I don't feel weighed down by it. So this is one way. However, this one way of making like a handkerchief is you can do multiple things with it. So you could tie these two ends underneath to kind of keep them under. You can kind of have them out bigger. You can tie them over the top in a knot to give more visual interest and bulk if you want it. So, so this is just the easy breezy way to wear a blanket scarf. The second way I like to wear a blanket scarf, and generally I do it with both. I actually really like it big. I like it with both halves, but for ease of this video, I'm just going to show you with one. So you start with your blanket scarf diagonal and then rolled, and then you bring that around so you've got an opening here, and then you bring them down and you take one side and you pull it through. Then you make your main loop an infinity loop and you pull the other side through, and then you can just kind of, so do you see how it's kind of knotted and fun? And that's why I really like it using both halves, because it's really fun and knotted and kind of crazy. Not really, but kind of. Anyway, so that is the two ways I like to wear a blanket scarf. And my third scarf's an infinity scarf. Doesn't have to be plaid. I also got this plaid one on Amazon, because I thought I wouldn't like the blanket scarf, so I actually bought them at the same time. And I have worn this a lot this winter. It's warm and fuzzy. It also is really inexpensive. And so an infinity scarf, obviously, you just wear it like this. And that's cute, and I've done that. But I kept seeing in pictures, I thought it was just a little big for me. And it looks fine here, so it's not necessarily, but I just wanted a different way to wear it. So the other way I wear it is here it starts long, and I twist it once and twice and then bring the loop over my head. I watch so it just kind of makes it smaller and gives, in person at least, kind of bunch that out, a little more interest in the way that it's kind of bunched. So it's actually a little smaller, and I've liked this way a little bit better than the others. So you can do this with thinner infinity scarves. It actually even works better than this big thicker one. I can't get out. Okay, now I'm out. So Winnie's my dog. She said she wants to say hi to you. So one moment. Winnie is a little tired. She doesn't need scarves because she has a coat. All right, till next time, have a great one.